Today I fucked up by yelling at a pastor. This happened a few hours ago. For those of you that don't know, Charles Stanley is a Southern Baptist pastor that has a TV ministry airing every morning. I work at a motel as a front desk receptionist, and 11 AM is when we start knocking doors for late checkouts. I'm nearing the end of my list and I get to a door that sounds like someone is talking inside. I continuously knock on the door saying front desk, "Sir, it's past checkout time." As I'm standing outside of the door, I hear him reading Bible verses and I decide to run a few more doors and pull sheets for about 10 more minutes before I knock again, as I didn't want to interrupt someone's prayer, just a courtesy. I knock on his door again and he continues to speak, but he doesn't reply directly, which isn't unusual when someone refuses to vacate the room. After waiting a few more minutes I announce that I'm coming in. I slide my card, unlock the door, and stand in the doorway saying, "Sir, you have to go. It's 30 minutes past checkout and you will incur a late fee if you decide to stay any longer." He continues to speak and I latch the door open for my safety and walk further into the room. While I begin to raise my voice, I turn the corner to see the bed is empty. Charles Stanley is on TV at the loudest volume possible, and I'm just an idiot. Grateful that I don't have to evict anyone, I laugh at myself, pull the sheets, turn off the TV, and leave the room. Too long didn't read. For the sake of front desk, please turn off your TV so we don't reenact a scene from Home Alone. Edit, thanks for the Baby Snoo award. Worst case scenario. Op walks in on pastor reading Bible while naked. That wouldn't be fun. Worst part is he still has to leave, so now it would have turned into today I fucked up by evicting a naked pastor. I was hoping you actually yelled at a pastor. Could be worse. My grandmother once at church accidentally cussed. We were having a family get-together that afternoon and she always says it'll be the whole family. Well, she had a moment of twisting her words and said damn family right in front of the pastor and his wife and everyone went super quiet and stared. I just chuckled and shook my head. Now you just walked in on two ghosts with a religion fetish while they were getting freaky. That's hot. I was expecting the story to end with something freaky. Today I fucked up by purchasing a Blacklight, as an aid to help in cleaning my carpets. Obligatory, this did not happen today, but between 6 to 8 months ago. My family and I adopted a rescue puppy, I refer to as Lab, from a family friend. During the initial phase of the potty training, crate training phase, there were quite a few accidents on our carpet. Either Lab wasn't let out as consistently, she wasn't supervised while not in her crate, or other reasons. Messes we observed were promptly taken care of with pet mess cleaner to try to reduce odor or staining. After about 6 months of crate training, Lab didn't make any messes in the house as long we let her out when she wanted to go outside. Around this time I noticed certain rooms reeked of piss, so I opted to clean the carpets myself. I wanted to pre-treat the carpets also, but wasn't sure which spots I should focus on. Then I remembered something I learned from a guy who came to clean my carpets when I was selling my home a few years back. He had mentioned as soon as he walked in he knew we had pets because he could smell the urea. He takes out his trusty Blacklight and pointed it at the carpets, and there are several stains in each room. I purchase a Blacklight and get to work. I find many spots that are illuminated a neon yellow by the Blacklight and get to work with pre-treating before I start the actual cleaning. Now for the fuck up. I decide to do this with other areas of the house, specifically the bathrooms. I go into our guest bathroom while the light is off, and then I turn the Blacklight on. It looked like someone had cracked some glow sticks, opened them up, and spread the luminescent liquid on every surface that was below waistline. It was on the walls, the exterior of the cabinet of the sink. It wasn't just the occasional splatter. The surfaces were saturated. I of course decide to show my wife, primarily because I'm more fascinated than disgusted. She's in absolute disbelief. Her face goes from disgusted to concerned. She grabs the Blacklight from my hand and rushes to our bathroom. This one is just as bad, if not worse, than the guest bathroom. She immediately starts cleaning every surface, going through almost a small roll of Clorox wipes. So now I'm required to pee in the guest bathroom, unless I sit to pee in ours. TL, doctor, purchased a Blacklight to help clean the carpet from dog stains, but also used the Blacklight in my bathroom, so now when I go to pee in our bathroom, I get to pee sitting down. I'm a germaphobe, and the toilet sprays everything in your bathroom with a fine mist of its contents when you flush. I have learned that you just have to accept this, and always keep your toothbrush in a cupboard. That said, I'm now considering getting a Blacklight because I have always wondered if flushing with the lid down makes any difference. Smiley face. I've explained that to my wife, the whole vortex of particulates that flushing emits. But she doesn't believe me. But in our case, I'm 90% sure it has to do with males standing as they urinate, since most of it was below waistline. And, when I pee without pants on, I always feel some land on my legs. On behalf of all the guys that have been sneaking in and jizzing on all your carpets and bathroom floors at night, I'd like to personally apologize. Edit: this apology should be in no way taken as a legal admission of guilt, nor as my accepting responsibility for any damage to soft furnishing caused by jizz or any other bodily fluid. Bleach glows under Blacklight. This is a true fact, but not sure if it fluoresces the same pale yellow color. You may revoke my man card if you want, but when I'm at home I sit down to piss. I still clean around the toilet, but it's much cleaner, and since I've started I've not seen any piss residue. Added bonuses, it's easier to piss in the dark, and when I wake up in the morning it's more relaxes to sit down and piss for 2 minutes. Today I fucked up by moving a sofa with my little sister's boyfriend. Forgive me, I am on mobile and have dyslexia. This happened about an hour ago. So I bought a sofa the day after Christmas, because I need one. They called me today to say it came in, and I could come pick it up. I called my little sister and her BF because she has the truck. We loaded up the new sofa and drove to my house. I asked her BF to help me move my old sofa to the other side of room. We lift and move the old sofa, and as we lift it up time stopped. I have a collection of bad dragon toys. Well, when my ex and I split up I assumed she had taken this toy because she was such a fan of it. Well, this toy has an attachment that can shoot fake cum. Well, as we lift it the toy falls out of the bottom of the sofa. It was apparently loaded and ready to shoot, so it hits the ground and leaks all over my little sister's boot. So I sent them home with a case of beer, and I am hoping they don't tell my mother or bring it up. Too long didn't read. Sister's boyfriend helped me move a sofa and a dildo leaked lube on his boot. The worst thing about this story is your sex toys are stored loose under the couch. I don't care how long you clean them before and after use, that's nasty. Pivot. Wait, whose boot? My little sister's boyfriend's boot. Are you a guy or girl? Very important so I can know to be grossed out or not, lol. I'm a 30-year-old man. So, are you gonna keep it? Yep, I'm washing it now and it is going back into the toy box.